When you see that Pakistan is working so much for their image worldwide, globally, we have won the war against India. On the other side, we have set an example of the global peace against the war of Iran-US. And on the other side, so many other things going on in Pakistan. Pakistan, which is in 2026, has a different image rather than the Pakistan which was, before that. And right now, after doing so many things, when we see that yes, we are still facing so many issues within the country, within the administration. Why is it all going on? So the reason is that we are still having 4 provinces. And that is not enough. Because of course, when you see that there are only 4 provinces and the administrative things are really difficult, the political things are working, very much that they don't have time to put themselves into the nitty-gritty of the people having issues, the local issues. So it becomes very difficult to actually do the remote things and the operations, and on the other side, the many different things which a province actually needed. But on the other side, the decision which has just came by Mohsin Naqvi, the idea that is really, really worthwhile, because of course, when you will be having more provinces, the administrative powers will work more remotely, more strongly. And why is it important? It's not about, people may assume that maybe it's about to, divide the country. It's not about that. I usually say it's not about the partition which was happened against India, Pakistan. It is something different. It is like evolving something. Periodically, it's very important. And when you see the countries like India, Nigeria, Indonesia, you have seen them working periodically for their betterment of their provinces. They create provinces. They recreate things for better administration. And when you see India, in 2014, they have worked for Telangana. And on the other side, when you see Indonesia, they created Papua, they created more provinces there in 2022. And when you see Nigeria, they created 36 provinces. So it is always important when you look on these countries, how they worked for their betterment and for their better administrative powers, you will realize that yes, Pakistan is lacking somewhere right now, because Pakistan has almost 136 districts and 591 tehsils. So it is very important to actually look forward for the little areas, for the localities and the issues of local people. Of course, if I am having any issue and I want to get that solved, so I would have to wait for my people, for the government people. Even if there is a single MNA, MPA, you have to wait for even them to solve the issues, because then they have to work it and you cannot get that solved. So it's just like that when you are having a bigger province in a country like Pakistan, having a population around 25, So when you see that people living in Pakistan are still living in just 4 provinces, you realize that it is very difficult. You cannot work in any every single area. So for that, you need the small provinces, which can be easier to work with, which can be easier to to work with the administrative levels and to solve all the issues. So it is just for the betterment of the country, for the development of the country. So it is very important. And of course, the government, the parties of the government will come and will create issues as well. There are separate people in the political parties. We have seen PPP having a different opinion. We have seen PTI having a different opinion, and then PMLN having a different opinion. It's their right. They can share their opinion. But they should come on a single page, which is for the betterment of the country, because eventually we all are Pakistani and we have one identity. That is our nationality, that is Pakistan. We are not Pakhtun, we are not Punjabi, we are not Sindhi, we are not Balochi, we are Pakistani. Being a Pakistani, we have to think for the betterment of our country, because whenever we go out of Pakistan, we don't tell them that we are Baloch, we are Punjabi, we are Pakhtun, or we are Sindhi. We tell them that we are Pakistani and we have a passport which is a passport of Pakistan. So it is important. It's not about the ethnicity. It is not about something else. It is not about your language. It is about just a province, which is very important to work hard to get our smaller issues to be taken seriously. Because of course, if I am having an issue in my area, if there is there was raining and there is waterlogging, I cannot go directly to the CM. I would have to wait for all those things to be done, and when they will visit, they will sort it out. So for these issues, we need the smaller provinces, so that my CM could be that closer to me, that if I'm having any issue, for my job, for my employment or other things, so I could go to her or him, or I could ask them that I'm having that issue, so please help me sort it out. So it will be more easier to work with. So this is the reason we normally talk about the provinces. and the idea which should have been taken maybe years earlier is being discussed now. This is why we are always late to work with our things. Because if that decision was taken earlier, we would have been living a really amazing life in Pakistan. We are already having a different life in Pakistan, a better one than many other countries. But still, there are issues. Punjab, when you talk about Punjab, yeah, Punjab is working so good. Lahore, if you talk about Lahore is working really great. But when you see that there are more, there is Peshawar, there are even areas which we also don't even know the names of. There are separate countries, Hyderabad and many other countries in Pakistan, Hunza, Skardu, which are the beautiful one. But still, when you see, there must be little issues with the localities living there. Why are those not being solved? It is just because we have just 4 provinces. So these issues should be taken seriously, and for that, the division of the provinces, the enhancement of the provinces is important. And as I said earlier, with time, you need to evolve, you need to work on the places, on the areas, you need to do the development. And for that, of course, if the area is smaller, it is more easier to listen to the issues, to solve the issues, to create the easiness for all those people living there. So these are the things which are always important to talk about, and these are the most important issues. You have seen the crime decreasing day by day in Pakistan. The other issues are decreasing day by day in Pakistan. The issues of electricity, the issues of transportation and other things are being solved. But now it should be taken more seriously when it comes to solve the issues of people who are living here in different areas, smaller areas. Their problems are very important, to be honest. And those are actually, suppressed somewhere just because the government thinks about to solve the more bigger issues. So it is always important to have smaller areas to administrate. And the examples I have given of India, Nigeria, Indonesia, even if I talk about US, they have many states. So when there are bigger states, when there are multiple states, it is easier to administrate, to solve the issues, to have the government working there, and to listen to the problems and then work on those provinces. So it is very important, and the idea should be taken quickly as it can be taken, because the more it will be worked sooner, the more we will get the results. And it is very important, because I believe that, and I'm very excited, honestly, I'm very excited that what will going to be happen now, how things will gonna work more, in a way to understand, to solve, and to give an example worldwide. And as I discussed about India, Indonesia, Nigeria, there must be an example of Pakistan as well, that Pakistan created more provinces and they then gotten great results. So the other countries should have an example of Pakistan as well. So things which were actually ideas which were accepted, and the opinions which were accepted in the year of 2014, 2022, and Pakistan is thinking about it in 2026. We are already very late, so we shouldn't be making it more, we shouldn't be delaying it anymore. We should work on it, and we should have an idea of a better Pakistan, a bigger Pakistan, and a more peaceful Pakistan.